Yeah, insane. I know. You might be wondering, why is Duck your favorite character? Duck always was my favorite. Ever since I was a child, I loved seeing Duck, as he, for the longest, was the only engine I never had in Wooden Railway. He always looked different compared to the other engines, boxy tanks and a no-nonsense attitude. Duck always stood out. In the real world, Duck is one of the most produced tank engines in the world. And Duck's prop is also pleasant. Sandboxes at the front, and definitely not accurate. The overall shape, and the way his character was expanded upon somehow captivated me. And so, after being inspired by other collections of other characters, specifically Dax's Fergus collection and Sir Allen Studios' Arthur collection, I made it my mission to get lots of ducks. And this is the Duck Collection. After counting up, I have 67 items related to Duck. That's a lot of quacks. Might as well learn what the barter system is. Without further ado, let's dive into this collection. Let's start out with good old Tommy Trackmaster. Here we have Tommy Duck from 1996. Really like this guy, and I'm happy to have a complete Duck, as SC Ruffy and Toad are here too. Yeah, I included him to show the full set that Duck was first released with. And here's another one, but without the funnel cap. And here's another one, with some painted pieces. Got these both in a trade with Cryptic Clay, who you'll hear a lot more of as this video goes along. Here's my 2009 Trackmaster Duck, with his car that has rusty frames and a scruffy look. This is my main childhood Duck. He doesn't work unfortunately, it has a broken coupling, but hopefully one day I can get it fixed. And here is the same thing, also broken, but no broken coupler. This time however, it has a white running board, which is done by Heisel Productions. This was given to me by Mr. Tugboat 04. Thanks again, man. Don't forget the god, the Close Shave Duck, released by Hit Toys in 2009. This is the best thing ever, I still can't believe I own this. Now I need to find the non-Chad 2013 version. Thanks to JD145 for parting with him. I've also included one of his freight cars, still need the other one. Here is a new in-box Motor Road and Rail Duck. This is a Big Friends release, I believe, and was given to me as a Christmas gift by Flying Scott Films, aka Dax. Here's Bachmann's rendition. For what it is, this is actually really good, and pretty accurate to the model series. The face is nice, the body is nice, and it overall looks wonderful. Only thing I would change are the wheels. They are a bit too small, and the handrails, but this is Bachmann Thomas. Here's Goldenberry Duck, the biggest duck in the collection. Did you know this is actually an accurate face? Goldenberry used face casts from the show for their toys. Quite cool. This is a cute little toy, and it has yellow wheels? Probably because they found black wheels to be boring. Also, guys, Golden Galaxy merch! Now we get onto the range where I have a lot of ducks. Wooden Railway. We'll start out with 1994, Duck's introductory year. This is a nice model, specifically for the cab, which I believe was the only time they did this, unfortunately. I have two. Only reason is that this one was $5, so I could not pass up the offer. Next is 1996. Only real changes are that they didn't round the cab anymore for some reason, different wheels and different magnets. Also, this is really sun-faded, but hey, this is what I paid for. Skip to 2003. This one is my main one that you see in videos. Here's another 2003, a bit more beat up, and the one I like to travel with, but I never take any photos with it. And here's another, but it seems Duck wanted to become an engine on the Wellsworth and Sudbury, so he removed his cab. Great. Here we have 2014, Duck's Comeback. This is my childhood one, as you can tell by the paint. Here is a better in condition one. This is honestly a nice model. Shame Duck was a weaker CGI character in my opinion. By the way, I've lost a 2014 Duck before. Yeah. And here we have a custom 2014 Duck with a cut down wooden railway face and a new finish. I won't say who made this due to controversy, but all I'll say is Griffin. You probably know now. And now we get on to real customs. Here we have Duck in the London Transport livery, my favorite one I've done. And here we have Duck in a livery a Pan-Air wore in the Railway Children movie. It looks nice. Here is Duck in BR Black. Did I ever mention how much I hate BR Black? No? Okay, then it absolutely sucks. This is so bland. But it's also nice in a way, because it's a contrast to Diesel, Duck's biggest rival. Here is a Duck painted in GWR green. It's exactly what it sounds like. Thank you for your Duck, Jacob. Here's a 3D printed body shell of Duck, made by Aussie Logo, and it uses the Tomica face. I love how this came out, even if it was a pain and nothing is very smooth because it didn't feel like sanding. Here is an RWS Duck, made from the 2014 model. Only real modification I did was curve the cab, and the rest is all the same. Happy with how he came out. And let's throw in some new in-box stuff. Here we have 2004 box Duck, as evident by the packaging and small label. And here we have 2007 box Duck, as evident by the licensing info on the back. And the rarest new in-box Duck I currently own, the 2009 box Duck. This is evident by the new logo, Duck having a red coat on the bottom and the back of the box, and also a lack of a character card. Speaking of character cards, here's his character card. I still need to get the chatter version, which describes what Duck is. It reads, Duck is a cheerful, busy engine, who accepts no nonsense from the larger engines, who try to order him about. And now, Take Along. I actually like this model. It's a little squished, but it's really able to capture the character of Duck, minus the gray wheels. And here's another one, to replace the one I lost at LAX that one time. I know, it sounds like I'm a bad father, but you know. And here's another one, with the wheel issue fixed. Looks so much better. But I also didn't have to, as Take and Play re-released this tooling with black wheels, and updated graphics, and a gold whistle. It's quite funny. This model was rare for a time, but now it seems the Take Along Duck is harder to find for a good price now. And here's a dead Duck. Let me explain. The funnel was missing beforehand! And then we have Duck's only variant, Metallic. I believe this was a UK exclusive, as I have never seen this pop up on US eBay. Fun fact with this guy, I almost got him super cheap. Someone in the Netherlands listed one of these for $1 US, plus shipping, but still. Unfortunately, I was broke, so I had to watch someone else get such a sweet deal. Fortunately, my friend Cryptic Clay hooked me up with one recently. Thanks again, Clay! And here is his character card. Nothing much else to say other than, yep, it's a character card. And here is the most recent Duck, a Take Along new in box. I won this on Christmas, so you could say it's a Christmas miracle. I've been collecting more Ducks in box, and it's really cool. Brown label Duck, you've escaped me twice, but you're going down. Here's an odd one, De Agostini. These are only available in a magazine. Duck is an alright model. He's detailed very nicely, but the problem is the handrails on the front aren't painted, and his cab outlines extend to the back of the cab for some reason. Other than that, he's cool. Thanks to Clay again for hooking me up with this. Here's the Ertl model. I have 3. One in great condition, one with painted handrails, and one that's a bit beat up. Ertl Duck is a little weird. He's nice and all, but falls victim to Ertl's scaling issue. Other than that, he's also one of the few Ertls that fits on HO track. That was fun to learn when I became aware of it. But these aren't the only 3, I have a 4th, but from the UK. Duck's UK Ertl model features the updated coupling system, so it can couple to Ertl's newer engines. But I'm yet to see this in action as I don't own any UK Ertls. Again, thanks to JD. Another recent purchase, Duck and Shining Time Station packaging. I've been looking for one of these for a while, so when one popped up on eBay for $10, I impulse bought, and here he is. Now to find the other variants. Here's a cool little find, a new in-box mini Ertl Duck keychain. I found this at an antique mall for $12, so I feel it was a good score. Was not expecting to get one of these on my hands, but here we are. Here's Bandai Duck with its box. This model is very sturdy and well made. I love how he looks. I found this on eBay for only $22. This was a huge steal and definitely something I'm proud of buying. Here's something I'm not proud of buying, Nakayoshi Duck. I made the huge mistake of buying this from Kaiki for $20 in like-new condition. When he arrived, he was missing a side rod. Yeah, quick PSA, don't buy from Kaiki, they're a huge scam. Aside from that, it's an alright model. Wish they detailed it a bit more. Here's Capsule Playrail. This Duck is from the latest wave he was released in, Wave 100, which is evident by the licensing info in the back. This is a neat fellow. However, I feel his wheels like to jam up a lot, which is a problem with most of my capsules, so it's annoying. But I like this guy. Definitely planning on getting the rest of Wave 100. Before diving into the ones we all know, let's look at the chatter versions of minis. First, Mini Diecast. He's really cool. I love how much detail they try to fit in, and his face is also goofy. And here is a Pocket Fantasy model. Cute little model. The only thing wrong with mine is it's in horrendous condition. I'll get a better one, and also should get around to getting the Snowplow variant. Now let's get around to those minis. Duck had 7 variants throughout his mini's lifespan. Classic, which I have 2 of, thanks to Sawyer for the second one. Pop Art, with a somewhat cool design. Beach, where he was only available in a 30 minis pack. Animal, here he is a hedgehog. Music, here he is a piano. Breakfast, here he is a waffle and is wanting the syrup dripping onto his face. And Advent, a part of the 2022 Advent calendar. Here he is hating being a fruitcake. This thing is awful, the worst duck ever made. Duck's model's alright, this was the classic version was a bit more detailed than this. Also, my original mini duck was my mascot for a while. Shout out to the OGs. Alright, now it's time for some extra things and other little goodies. Here we have a 3D printed body shell of Duck, made by Aussie Logo. I printed one for fun and made another one with much more finer quality for my custom. Yeah, I hate how this came out. I want to make a new one that isn't so bad, or maybe I'll just go ahead and finish cleaning this one up. Here's another 3D printed body shell, this one made by Henry Train 1. This one looks very nice and is well designed. You can see I worked a bit harder on cleaning this one up. And a third 3D printed body. I found this on Tinkercad, yet I'm not sure who made it. Here we have a duck magnet, all the way from Japan. This one was made by Bandai in 2000. This is a super cool item to own. I love how it looks. I may be interested in getting more than Duck. Here we have some 3D printed faces of Duck, made by Andrew, aka the Chairlord. I will print these in resin. These are just made to test out size for a later project. You probably know what it is. And here is a prop replica duck face, all painted up. This was made by the LBSC Thomas on Twitter and gifted to me by Cryptic Clay. Remember how I said that the Golden Bear duck used face cast from the show? Well, this is the Golden Bear duck face, scaled up to gauge 1. Here we have a duck pin. Don't know who made this, but my friend D&D Scots gave this to me, and I know it's unofficial. Here we have 3 faces. We have Trackmaster and Wooden Rally with painted eyes, thank you Dax, and a take-along face with repainted eyebrows. This seems like it goes to something. The funnel was Here we have a trading card. This was given to me by JD, and I'm super grateful for it. On the back it reads, Duck is a cheerful and busy engine. He's only a small tank engine, but coming as he does from the Great Western Railroad, he'll stand no nonsense whatsoever from the larger engines who try to order him about. Fun fact, Duck received his name because they say he waddles along the track. With this card, you can move 2 spaces in the Thomas race game, and he is 28 out of 75. Duck also got another trading card with a troublesome truck. The back recaps the episode A Close Shave. And here we have My Story library books. One is the original release, and the other is from 2007. I do like how they combine Duck Takes Charge and Donald's Duck. Very clever. And finally, here are some DVDs that include Duck on the front cover. Fun with Thomas, a sampler DVD, and The Thomas Way. Still need 1 or 2 more, and then some Japanese ones. And of course, better late than never on VHS. And we have done it. All Duck things related I have covered. Unfortunately, a 2003 Duck did not arrive in time for this video. That brings the total up to 68. This was a fun one to make, and I hope to expand this collection a lot more, especially with a few more customs, and maybe even the largest one in the collection. I'm always collecting new ducks, and every time I do, I always go ahead and put it on my community tab. If you want to never miss a duck and see the collection grow, subscribe to my YouTube channel so you can easily find my community tab. Also, I just wanted to quickly apologize if my voice didn't sound good at some points. I've been recovering from a cold recently, which, if you know what it's like, it's not fun. But I hope next few videos my voice will be back to normal. Anyways, that will be all for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Honestly, I thought I was done, but look what just came in the mail. Yay! So here we have 2001 box Ertl duck. This is the last packaging before the US discontinued the Ertl line before Take-Along took over. Got this for $8.75. Great deal. And here is the load that came with the Hit Toys Close Shave. Just need to get the freight car for it. And to finish off, here's some really cool stickers. Thank you, Andrew. Alright, this is the real end of the video. Goodbye.